there. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, you know.
Now you know. Now you know. If you know, you know. The big ballers in town.
Hello everyone, P1 Plus, owners of all Cedarwood luxury estates across the nation, has launched this beautiful estate called the Autograph Maisonette and Apartments right here in Monastery Road, of course, in the beautiful city of Lagos. I'm standing right here with Surveyor Femi, one of our surveyors in P1 Plus, who is going to tell you, the subscribers and our highly esteemed clients, what to expect in this beautiful estate that is coming.
Thank you so much, Mr. David. In this estate, what we're expecting in this estate is not much, because the land mass here is just 1 hectare, and due to that we are expecting service plot in this particular estate, and the service plot will be going 300 square meter and 600 square meter. And also for the building per se, we're expecting 2-bedroom apartment, and also we're expecting 3-bedroom apartment here in this estate. Also we are expecting 4-bedroom maisonette in this estate, at least just to utilize this space, the little space that we have here, and everybody will enjoy staying in this estate. Also we have so many amenities that will be coming into this estate, like the recreation center, the gym house, the supermart, and maximum security is coming into this estate too, and many more in this estate. Just stay tuned as you see more updates in this estate.
You've heard it all from my beloved surveyor right here with me. If you have seen Cedarwood luxury apartments and terraces, I tell you, the Autograph Maisonette and Apartments would blow your mind. Take advantage of the early bird price. Make hay while the sun is as hot as it is right now, like they will say. My name is David, and on behalf of P1 Plus owners of all Cedarwood luxury estate, we are inviting every one of you for free inspection Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to about 3 p.m. all right? Yes, you can come and inspect this estate. You can come and make your subscription, pick up a subscription form and take advantage of the Autograph Maisonette and Apartment, Monastery Road, Lagos State. Pew. Exercise has many benefits, including improved heart health, stronger bones, and better sleep. Exercise can also help you manage your weight, reduce stress, and live longer. Well, just so you know, this is not a paid gym house, but this is a gym house specially made for residents of Cedarwood luxury apartments and terraces at Akpata. This and many more amenities we enjoy right here at Cedarwood luxury apartments and terraces. I've heard so much about the Autograph Maisonette and Apartments, Monastery Road, and I want to do a quick site visitation. Let's go.
You miss the Cedarwood luxury apartments and terraces at Akpata, do not lose hope, because this is an opportunity for you to be a property owner at the Autograph Maisonette and Apartments by Cedarwood here at Monastery Road, Shangotado, just behind Shangotado ShopRite. This estate comes with even more amazing features and facilities, like a fully equipped and sophisticated gym house to keep fit, a mini supermarket and grocery store, beautiful green area, mini children's playground, 24-hour security surveillance, ample parking spaces, underground electricity cabling system, a modern and sophisticated water treatment plant, constant water supply, and beautiful ambience and serene environment. Subscribe to the Autograph Maisonette and Apartments today. This estate is in a built-up environment and is also surrounded by built-up estates. We are using this opportunity to encourage every one of you to subscribe to
The
Autograph Maisonette and Apartments by Cedarwood.
Yes,
Monastery Road,
Lagos.
Yes.
All right, so there's something about this soundtrack I love so much, which is the fact that it was well. Will I say it was well put together, or will I say it was well crafted? Or I don't know exactly how I'm going to put it, but I came across this audio years ago. I can't even remember how long I have actually known this audio, but I've actually heard this audio, or I've known this audio for a very, very long time. And the good thing is the fact that from the very first day I started, from the very first day I heard this audio, I've had several. I don't change phone tire. I don't change my phone, but each time I don't have it on my recent or my new phone, I will just go and look for it and I will find it. Go back online and look for it and find it. So this audio has actually been following me. This audio have actually been following me for over 2 years. Yes, this particular soundtrack has been following me for over 2 years. And you know how you can have a particular content on your phone? It could be music, it could be pictures, it could be videos that has been with you for a long time. Even after you've changed your phone or your device for a very long time, you still have those content. Yeah, so if you're one of that kind of, if you're that type of person that you've had a particular content on your phone or your device for a long time, probably over 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I want to see you in the comment section. Beautiful morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to the Morning Delight Show, the very program that comes your way every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. live on Facebook and YouTube, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. This program, every Wednesday morning, we hold diverse conversations. We bring diverse conversations your way. You can also be part of the conversation wherever you're watching us live from, either live on Facebook. Like, comment, and share. As always, I would love to know where you're watching us live from. I'd love to know where you can hear us live from. Today, I don't know if this is the first or the second or the third time I'm joined by a wonderful personality in the house. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to introduce to you Evans Tochukwu, a beloved colleague in whom I am well pleased. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome aka Evander, aka Odogu Parana of P1 Plus. In case you don't know, we have our own Odogu Parana. Yes, he is the Odogu Parana of P1 Plus. For those of you that have seen the video, you understand what I'm saying. But in case you don't understand, I'm not going to explain. We'll play the video shortly, probably towards the end of the show. Beautiful morning to you, aka Odogu Parana.
Thank you.
Can you hear yourself?
I can.
Wonderful. There is something about this young man. He has a way. I will I say he is a replica, or he has a way of. He has some attributes of our MD, the MD CEO P1 Plus. He has some of his attributes. And something happened one day. There was a day that MD called me in the night with a number that I don't even know. I didn't pick the first time. He called me again. So it was the second time he called. I said, let me pick the call, because sometimes when I see strange numbers, I tend to know with my true caller. Let me know who is calling before I pick the call. Probably now who are they owe money, or who they owe me money, I don't know, or who want to arrest me. So it was when he called the second time, he now asked, do you know who you are? I mentioned your name the first time. Mentioned your name this mentioned your name like twice, because I literally just thought you were the one speaking. I mentioned your name the first time. I mentioned your name. He said, okay. All right. He said, no problem. I will tell the HR to give you sack.
In fact, now I've known who have been setting me up.
So I literally didn't know he was the one that I thought I mentioned your name the first time I mentioned it. He said, okay. He now said, okay. So it was Evans that employed you, right? Don't worry. The HR will write to you. That's what I did. I said, oh no, yeah, it was a mistake. I didn't know you were the one, right? I said, he now said one funny thing that I know you're on Colos. I said, on Colos. But yeah, it's all good. Let's begin the show quickly. Wherever you're watching from, do not forget, let me sip my coffee. Yeah.
Is it what you people do here?
That's how we do here. That's what we do. That's what we do for here. Let's begin with some of the things going on in our country. And by the way, Nigeria match yesterday, I don't know if you watched it.
My brother. First of all, I think you are missing something.
Okay.
You know, you've said something about Odogu, and as Odogu, you don't start an event without recognizing other bigger Odogus.
Okay.
So I want to use this opportunity to do a little shout out to the acting group managing director, the MD CEO P1 Plus, my own wonderful amiable boss.
The main Odogu.
Thank you for that. He's actually our main Odogu. He is our own amiable boss. Boss, we shout out to you. Thank you so much. In fact, knowing that you are the Odogu pushing us gives us the momentum and the impendium to fly
Oyibo.
and never
Grammar.
come down.
English.
Thank you so much. In fact, it's a wonderful Wednesday morning. And one of the things I want to talk about is the fact that everybody has to stay motivated in this country.
Very true.
Stay self-motivated.
I'm telling you, because if you're not self-motivated,
regardless of what you are seeing and what you are not seeing. Because there's something that I heard, and it's true. You know, in this life, there are three categories of people. There are people who know what is happening. There are people who don't know what is happening. And there are people who are making things happen. So you must be one. If you don't make things happen, at least know
what is happening.
It's a total knowledge you shouldn't joke with. And for you, you have been a very nice person. I feel like blessing you. I feel like blessing you with one plot of Grandeur Estate, the one we just launched.
Yes, that's true. Yes, talking about Grandeur, which is the recent that we just launched here in Lagos. We visited that environment, and one thing I discovered is that place. I asked a colleague, I think it was Femi. I said, is there really life in this place? And I think he said, yeah. He said, I saw a few persons. But literally, that one thing I was up about that environment is it's so isolated. And I got to discover that every city you see today, every mega city you see today was once like that environment. And then you hear people say, oh, I bought this land in 1990, whatever, 18 for 50,000 naira. Very, very, very ridiculous amount. And today, when you hear the amount of or the value of that property, you will marvel. But people. It takes a level of understanding. It takes a level of patience for you to subscribe to.
No, let me help you. Let me help you. I think there's something that you are missing. Have you read in your Bible that time in the Bible when God asked Abraham, "What can you see?" I don't know whether you.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar with that.
Okay, let me also take you to another part. When Joshua and Caleb and other 10, when they went to look at what is happening, two people came with different. So now, Grandeur Estate is not a place where you see isolation. It's a place where you see manifestation.
Yes,
Is that
exactly.
okay?
I was okay.
So now, one thing that you should is that there is no city that came into reality without once being like there is no essence there. I saw Lekki, what it looks like 20 years, 25 years ago. And my brother, at that point, this current place where our office is, Aja, was as though it's kidnappers then. You cannot imagine that there will be an essence in this place. And one thing that happens about transformation and transition, once it starts happening to a particular environment, get ready for the neighboring environments around that environment, because it will definitely reach there. And you don't wait for it to reach there before you invest.
Because by the time you get there, it would have become too late and too expensive.
If I get you one plot of Grandeur Estate, even if you don't appreciate me, your son will appreciate me. I know what I'm telling you.
Yes, it is a futuristic environment. It is somewhere that somebody should even key into, like as soon as today.
My brother, this is my private advice for you, and also for our viewers out there. You can even get 1 or 2 plots for your unborn children or for your newly born children. Just attach it to their name and reserve it for them. Because by the time they get to 10 years, they will start thanking you for what you've done for them. But that is true. Whenever God wants to bless a man, he gives him a land. It's either the man conquers the land or the man receives the land from God. So please always learn that and learn it early. And I don't know whether you've observed what has been happening in this country after the NYSC
we're coming to that.
saga,
We're coming to that. Now, let's begin with the 30-day rant that you made mention earlier.
Okay.
Was it before the session started?
Yeah.
Now, we've seen quite a number of people use the hashtag 30-day rant. We've seen a lot of videos. A lot of videos. I don't know what is your own stand on that. Do you have any rant or any rant, or yes, do you want to rant now, or you just want to contribute to the rantatarism?
Oh well, I think I just have to say this: there is no perfect government. One thing everybody should do is to prepare for the unknown. What has happened, it's a call to action. It's a call for everyone to sit up, whether you are in the government sector, whether you're in the educational sector, everywhere you are. Even if you are not in any of them, if you are in Nigeria, you need to also sit up. And that is why, you see, one of the reasons why I feel so much worried about it is for the fact that it's also affecting the younger generations. And you know what happens when the younger generations, they are affected? How is the future now preserved? So I was so keen to know the details of that and what led to that. And an NYSC Corp member had just expressed herself about the things happening in the country, how it has affected her well-being, how it has affected whatever she's doing. So, and for me, this is one particular thing many people are facing. That is just the reality. And her crying out have led to the 30 days. The truth is that, you see, that is one reason why I must continually appreciate this wonderful platform called P1, Property World African Network. Because many people might just see us as a real estate company, but we are doing more than just that. You can see that. I also want to say this just before I continue what I was saying. For the NYSC lady that didn't feel like she was at home, maybe you have to join P1, then you will feel at home.
I'm telling you. So Remi Tinubu is being talked about on social media, and for the fact that yes, for our viewers, we're just going to get the audio, and while we're in the studio, we'll see the video. Now, she was somewhere. She went to. Let me see if I can get the name of the place. So here's Remi Tinubu in School of Nursing, Agbo. This generation is not like our fathers. And this was, let's listen to what happened. Viewers, just.
We now get another one. Now our mama be this one. We now get another one. Only Remi Tinubu. Now our mama be this one. We now get another one.
So in case you don't understand, Remi Tinubu visited School of Nursing Agbo, and probably the anchor of that meeting started, singing this praise song, all this political praise song, like on your mandate we shall stand. So when she got there, the anchor of that meeting started singing, now our mama be this, which is Remi Tinubu, we no get another one. Instead of the students to reply, now our mama be this, so they were not replying back to the man, now your mama be this. So basically, now somebody is saying this generation, I don't know what you think about this generation and how, compared to our fathers then, where they just accept anything and everything. And the good thing is, politicians or these current politicians are trying to use the same tactics that they used for our fathers then. But they don't know that this generation is a coconut head kind of generation. One person came out, the NYSC students came, NYSC candidates came out to do a challenge, and everybody started looking for her. And in the verge of saying, okay, since you're looking for her, you will look for everybody. Everybody started doing their own videos. More will see how many people will go look for. More will see how many people will go catch. That was how NSAS came. NSAS protest came, and it went round. It went really viral. This generation really wants to change the narrative, but powers that be would not allow them be. What other approach do you think this generation can take? Aside from the fact that, yes, remember during the election, I voted for the first time because, yes, we wanted to change the narrative. But at the end of the day, powers that be still had their way. Do you think this generation can change the political narrative in Nigeria?
Of course, they are very close to that landmark. Yeah, the fact is that I think the federal government has not taken time to understand the generation we are talking about. We are talking about the generation Alpha here. The Alpha generation, they are no because these guys are highly intelligent, they are highly innovative, they are very proactive, and they are outspoken. And then one thing you should know is that even the technologies that you've not seen before, you will start seeing them making use of it. The spaces, the platform you think that you've not seen before, they will create it and they will dominate it. So for me, federal government also have to sit up. Because what the youth is doing is just beyond themselves. It's something that is a very interesting matter. It's a national matter. It's not just for the young persons. Because what they are saying today is what the people who are supposed to say it have not sit up to say.
All right, now I'm seeing this. I want us to, from the Daily Post, one of the biggest headlines on the Daily Post this morning says, 2027, I don't know if I'll run Atiku. Now, the angle I want to bring this conversation is, quite a number of people have suggested that Atiku should be, or should play the role of a godfather, organizing or galvanizing the younger political aspirants and becoming like a force, becoming like a godfather factor, just like, you know, our president. He has been a godfather to so many people, and he has paved way for several politicians to occupy several positions until he got to the point where he said, oh yeah, I have done this for you people, now my turn. And that's made it possible for him. Don't you think Atiku should, or do you think Atiku should just, you know, just step aside from the aspiration or the aspiration of becoming a president and, you know, play the role of a godfather where he is a force behind, you know, people, you know, and, you know, we've also had Nigerians or some sort of suggestions that if he serves as a godfather to probably Peter Obi and some other people, bringing some of these political parties together, just like what made APC what it is today, and him being the, you know, in the helms of affair, bring Labour Party, bring this party, bring that party, and say, let's come together and sweep this one away.
So basically, you know, politics,
rather than just being, okay, he's still running and running. Stand there as a grandfather, bring everybody together and push these people away.
It's easy for people to say things and it's very difficult for them to do it. Basically, if you understand the dynamics of politics, it's about interest. It can be general interest or it can be personal interest. But for what you said, I think Atiku would have had premium attention, premium honor, if he had done that earlier. But then I think there is still another chance. If with the level of knowledge he have, he can make himself of guidance, political guidance to the younger ones, I think a lot of things will get better. Even if it doesn't get better generally, but there will be a guide for those who are very ambitious and those who are with high level vision for the country. They'll be guided properly and work. So that's what I would say. Not just for Atiku, for any other person. Look out for the younger ones who you think are smart, who you think are highly reputable, who have demonstrated high level of integrity, that can lead the country. This is what France did. How old is the president of France? Are you getting me? So if we do that, my brother, we'll start competing with the international world, where we can also elevate our economy and elevate our technology. It will affect virtually everything for good. So I think it's a good thing if they will step aside, not just Atiku, and guide the younger ones to grow. Yeah, thank you.
We've always seen ex-presidents, ex-governors, ex-senators, and ex-political leaders come out to criticize, encourage, advise current sitting political, sitting politicians.
Yeah.
Let me play this one before I ask this question. Let's just listen to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. This is the first time Goodluck Jonathan has openly criticized the president since he left Aso Rock in 2015. Let's listen to what's said here.
Of course, what is happening in Nigeria today regarding the situation in River State is like an Indian proverb that said that if somebody is sleeping, really sleeping, you can easily wake up that person. But if person is pretending to sleep, you find it difficult to wake up that person.
I like that proverb.
The key actors in Nigeria, from executive to the legislature, luckily Senator Binta and others are here, and the judiciary, they know the correct thing to do. but they are refusing to do it. As a former president, people get to me. Why is that our passport is not valued that much? Why is that Nigerians are not given the kind of treatment we're supposed to receive at international airports? Sometimes we think it's because of Yahoo boys or 419ers. No, not only them. Yes, they are part of the problem. But whatever happens in the country today will be good, especially relating to what is currently happening in the country regarding River State. As we gather here today, we are reminded that the pursuit of social change is a continuous journey, one that requires a collective effort, commitment, and perseverance. The theme of this colloquium is timely and relevant as we seek to address the present issue of our time, from inequality and bigotry to social injustice and marginalization. I believe that it is mark of good leadership and governance to be able to leverage the transformative power of diversity, equity, and inclusion for social change. As a leader, I have seen how these values can bring people together, foster a sense of belonging, and unlock the full potential of individuals and communities. And that is why till today, I think I appointed more women into office than any other president. Because the issue of inclusivity is critical. However, I have also
All right, so that's it.
Did you hear that?
I like that part where you say it is difficult to wake somebody that is sleeping, and it's even more difficult to wake somebody that is pretending to be sleeping. And if we want to bring that to, if we want to relate it to the current political leaders that we have right now, they are pretending to be sleeping, and it's difficult to wake them up.
And the young people are not sleeping.
They are not sleeping. But my question is, I don't know how to put this question, but I'm thinking, okay, why have you I don't know, I've noticed it, but I don't know if I've also noticed it. You get the best of advice. You get the best of criticism and everything
From the past.
yes.
Well, you see, there's this saying that said, on each lies the head that wears the crown. You know, most times it's better to see things clearer from a distance.
Because now you where they watch the match for house, they understand that past people where they play. Why you tell, don't make it
So, but you see, there is no perfect government without criticism. There is no perfect government without a push. So actually, everybody has the opportunity to be criticized and to become better. What I have seen is that whatever you do, be open for that. What he said is not far from the truth. Let's even look at it very critically. So, if the government can also sit up based on what he has said, then that would be a plus. For me, if the people who are in position, they are not sleeping, the current prices of things wouldn't become so much inflected as it is now. Now we are trying to do an amend approach. When we would have, put things in place early before it get worse. So please, it's for me, I said it earlier, is a call to action. Regardless regardless who is criticizing and who is taking the criticism, everyone has to sit up. The country has to become better again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very true. Before we hear from ex-president Obasanjo, so from Arise News, INEC has nullified the recall petition against Senator Natasha Akpoti, citing the petitioner's failure to provide a valid contact address. I've been following up on this little by little, and we've seen funny videos of the petitioners. Very, 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 very funny videos of petitioners. Something that is in similitude to INEC rigging of election results from the polling unit and all that thing. But Mr. Evans, it is so amazing that in a country that is supposed to advise and advocate and also manifest female inclusivity on political affairs of the country is manifesting the otherwise. Now we are seeing this young lady being treated the other way because of some sort of alleged, let me use the words, do not come and arrest me, alleged selfish interest by the president of the house, who is the third man or number 3 man in the country. Are we supposed to be allowing this to happen? Because as far as this is going on, indirectly we are discouraging other female people who might be interested in political affairs of the country. We're discouraging them. And like I said one day, a country, a political system of a country running with only men is like a bird flying with only one feather, and that bird cannot go far. I don't think, I don't know, but I don't think our political system will run smoothly without women in power. And then a woman is going through some sort of, I don't know the word I'm going to use now. Are we not discouraging more women into politics? Is this not a direct and an indirect way of pushing women away from political affairs?
You know, I work with United Population Fund, UNFPA, sometime in 2013 to 2018. And one of the things we always advocate for, apart from the health of the girl child, is women inclusiveness. And somebody made a joke saying that the country have been run by men for many years and nothing to show up. Maybe a woman should just run the company. Okay, what am I trying to say? Nigeria is highly blessed. I think the 7th most populated country in the world. And we are blessed not just when it comes to natural resources, even human resources. Our women are supposed to also be encouraged. As for me, regardless of the details about the Senate matter, I feel we should look at the general impact. Like you said, a lot of young people, their young ladies they are already being discouraged. A lot of those who are doing their best in one way or the other, they are already being discouraged. We should look at those things because it might not be affecting you directly, but indirectly it is affecting everyone. Nigeria have pressing needs that we have to address, but regardless of that, women inclusiveness, we shouldn't tamper with that because these people also contribute their quota in the country, in the society. I don't have much to say about this, but I just want us to know that the federal government should make sure that there is good women inclusiveness in the country. It will help a lot. It will help a lot. Let us encourage them regardless of what it's on ground. Thank you.
All right, so there's just a lot seen right in front of me, but time will not. Let me just read out a few of them. Governor Oti has expressed shock as APSU's deplorable state, apologizing to students and promising urgent intervention to fix the institution's facility. It is not only APSU, it is not only in APSU, in other places too. But it is so amazing how public or federal universities or government universities or government schools, I mean, I believe say governments get money past private people.
Sure.
Government institutions like schools and hospitals are supposed to be top notch than even the private ones. But as it is here, the private ones are top notch than the government-owned institutions, from hospitals to schools to the transport system and all that thing. I don't know how it is in the abroad, if the government institutions are more equipped or more equipped than the private ones. But yeah, man, basically, the government facilities are supposed to be top notch. Just look at the picture. Just look at the roof. And Governor Otte has expressed shock. Why are you expressing shock at ABSU's deplorable state? Apologizing to students and promoting and promising urgent intervention to fix the institution's facility. Another one I have here says Ruben Abati calls out Atiku Abubakar for his unguarded statement in an interview with Adesua of Arise TV, where he accused Godswill Akpabio of corruption and abuse of women. Time would not permit us to take that. I'm just drawing your attention to some of these recent ongoings. Chijoke Ihonwo has alleged that the state of emergency declared in Rivers State was arranged by Tinubu and Wike. I don't know. Okay. Dangote refinery is impacting the U.S. energy market with products from Nigeria with products from Nigeria set to ease U.S. jet fuel price. You see, that is one thing. They say the broom is not important, but in the morning they will look for it. Dangote, the other day, was it on Monday? Currently, Niger Republic, fuel price in Niger Republic is now lesser than the one in Nigeria, and now they supply them the fuel. So those in that the neighboring environment are now going to Niger Republic to get fuel because it is cheaper there. It's all right. Now, Dangote refinery is impacting the U.S. energy market. Yeah, impacting the U.S. energy market with products from Nigeria set to ease U.S. jet fuel prices. Okay, we will see here jumping up and down. Now, a video I would have loved to take is this very one. It's about 4 minutes long. Let me see. From a post, it says Joel Abiodun Owoni Koko, a senior advocate of Nigeria, has given his own legal and on Arise TV opinion on the state of emergency proclamation by President Bola Tinubu in Rivers State, suspending governors, blah 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 blah, and all that. You can go on X and just check for Arise TV currently trending, and you will see that video and get. According to what I'm seeing, or according to what I've observed, he gave some kind of knowledgeable explanation to the state of emergency declared by the president. Well, I don't know. I want to appeal to those who occupy positions, especially in government, that it is time to add conscience to power. Success is not about what you acquire, it's about what you give. That is Sam Adeyemi right there. Please, as we draw the curtain this morning, I'm wondering why people are talking about... let me see. Okay, so yeah, OPE is currently being talked about on social media. It says OPE is trending because Paystack has literally created their own OPE, but for people who think OPE normally is RAS, they call it ZAP, but there are a few problems. It does the same things OPE does, but slower, connects multiple accounts to one, fast transfers in 30 seconds. Also, a crypto finance company already uses the name Zap. So most people are wondering why Paystack is wasting their time in solving a problem that OPE had already solved for over 5 years. And not just OPE, MoneyPoint, Kuda, PalmPay are already doing what they just discovered to do. According to some opinion, Zap will give OPE a competition, but most people really do not see the point of having OPE, MoneyPoint, Kuda, and PalmPay all doing the same thing and Zap joining them. I don't know. I mean, that's a good angle from that conversation. Many believe.
But you see, I like this competition that is going on. This is what.
Yeah, but then OPE, MoneyPoint, PalmPay, they're already doing the same thing. So why is Zap coming to? Paystack, Zap by Paystack coming to do the same thing that this?
Without this competition, we can't get perfection. That is one thing you should know, because you see all these things happening. right?
But then if Paystack must do this, then ZAP must be 100% more than what OPay and others are doing.
That is, yeah, of course, if they are good with research and development, then you see them come up with what is not in these other guys. Of course, OPay didn't just start overnight. They did a market survey. They did a market survey to look at the needs, and then, bam, they came up with something that is quite seamless, better than the conventional banks we know. And then today, even a local woman in the selling vegetable,
Aboki, everybody,
OPay, and they believe in that their OPay so much. And I mean, I use OPay a lot these days. In fact, OPay has become more like my major source of receiving and spending. So many believe and insist OPay should have done something else because the fintech space is duly saturated with the same things, which is true. And they all look the same. In essence, they are saying it will be difficult and pointless to get people to leave OPay to ZAP. Yeah, that's true. Especially if they are not having difficulties with OPay. And also, what's not the essence of going to ZAP since I can do everything? Everything I've been doing on OPay is still very much okay. Beyond the financial needs that Paystack is offering, they are also a financial payment gateway.
Okay.
You understand? And because of that, I'm thinking is that I think they are going to come up with something
different
that is quite different. Maybe we should just give them time. This is just their innovation stage. They are trying to innovate, add new things. Maybe when they are done, we'll see something that maybe we've not. Because I remember during the time of Kuda.
Yes, that's true. Kuda was everywhere. Kuda was everything.
But now it's as though we are hearing about OPay and even Money Point.
Yeah, more. Yeah,
more than,
that's true.
Are you getting me? So, like I said earlier, without competition,
just like to go and WhatsApp.
Thank you. If there are no competition, there is no competition in whatever you are doing, my brother. There is need for competition. It is that competition that leads to perfection. You will not see people thinking outside the box, people trying to do something different, people trying